Well, we're working on the Dodge again, working on the air conditioning again. First time I did it, they charged me $1,100. They did all the work. They replaced the pump down there. I guess that's a compressor. They did the dryer. They did the new lines. They did everything, guaranteed it for 2 years. Well, when I brought that home, after they had replaced all that for $1,100, I noticed the compressor was leaking. So I took it back. They put a new compressor on it. That's number 2. Then, about a year later, 2 years later, 2 years and a month, when the warranty went out on it, it went out again. So I took it to a different place. They put more air conditioning fluid in it, and it lasted about a year. Then it went out again. I did that about 3 times. Then we put in a new pump. Finally, they realized I was telling them the truth, that the pump was leaking. So we put a new pump on it. Now that lasted about 6 months. And I keep smelling the odor of the liquid. So we figured that wasn't going to fix it, which it didn't. And that pump froze up, I think due to running out of the coolant oil. The oil in the pump also cools it as much as it cools me. Now we're down to this part here. We know where the leak is, we just got to get into it. We have the leak right here in the evaporator. Well, here we are again, working on the truck again. Number 9 on the air conditioning unit. And you can see we're getting damn serious this time. We have tried everything, and we found a lot of other leaks, but we think the leak is right in this compartment right here, isn't it? Yeah. This one's for your air conditioning. Evaporator, yep. The evaporator. But while we're in there, being this took 2 hours just to do that part, yeah, that's the whole dash. You got to take the whole dash off. I don't even know if he's got my camera going, and maybe filming him up there. Who knows? Well, my nephew's doing this again. We're going to take this whole thing out. Then it comes apart right through here. Then you can change the evaporator. We're going to put in a new heater cord, because there's no reason we ain't going in that thing again. So, and then we're going to go, what we're having a problem with right now, we ain't, he is, I couldn't even reach it, is getting that little white thing back off in, see if you can see that back in there. Yeah, right down there. One's off. The other one, you know how it works. You always got something that's stubborn. But, let's see, yeah, it's right at the end of that pipe there. Into that, did I get the right pipe? Yeah, that pipe, there. All right, so we're hoping to get this fixed this time, because if not, we may have to go to Ford. You know, that's probably the last ditch. That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. That'd be worse than going to Chevy. But this is what we're doing, and we think pretty sure this will fix it. Better. Yeah. Well, have you been able to check and see if there's any leaks? I haven't gotten into it. Can't got that far. It's got to be leaking there, because we can smell it. Yeah, it's got to be leaking there. But what a mess. Dodge, you didn't make this easy. Could have made this so you just dropped this bottom panel off and you could have got to everything, but no. You got to pull the whole dash. See, there's the steering column's even off. Let's go over here and look at this side. Walk with me. Then you had to take my dog's chair out. That's going to make Hank unhappy. Oh, you found my map, so you know where I'm going, where I've been. I thought I had it pretty well stripped for him, but I was wrong. Look, the whole seats are back. Steering wheel is laying down there. Oh my gosh. I sure hope he likes me and puts this back together. I'd have to call a tow truck and just have it towed off. Well, let's see if this works. We hope. Holes there. Pulling the box out of there. Dang near getting to the point where you turn around and go back the other way and put it back together. Didn't even have to cut nothing off, which we were starting to wonder. But, looks okay. Oh no, I didn't have no, No, I wouldn't put a zip tie under there, would I? That's got to be the first one you found. There's the culprit. Now, I looked on YouTube, so I know what's in here.
Pull all those out.
Just separate this half from that half, don't you?
Yep.
And then this is your heater core. This is for your air conditioning, heater core. What a dumb idea that was.
That's how they do it now.
Oh my. I almost thought about buying a new truck. I even went and looked at one. Then I seen the price and I thought, nope, I'll pay Christopher. Well, we've opened it up and definitely there's the leak. You can see it all matted up in here, and then there's even oil down in here. Jesus. What a pain in the butt. I think I'm going to have, by the time we get her fixed this time, I'm going to have at least $2,500 into this $400 system. That's you could save that. You could do something with that.
Do something cool with it?
Yeah, like sell it for scrap. And here, over here is the new one. This is what it's supposed to look like. Sorry for the wiggle and the jiggle. That's what that's supposed to look like. Well, it's going to make it, yeah, that was our problem. We fought that forever. And this one here is, that's an empty box. This one here must be the one for the heater core. Must be in that other box, smaller box.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
That's the heater core.
Yep.
Get it all unclipped.
Replace that. Yeah, that's way smaller than the evaporator. Evaporator, right?
Evaporator, yeah.
Well, that's going to be a good unit now. Don't have to get a new Ford. Oh my God.
You're in Chevy country.
Well, here's a little thing we found out on the heater core. These things move up and down, and you got to get them in the right spot. I wouldn't have thought of that, but my nephew thought of it. You just move these to the right position like so, then drop that right back in there. So when it comes out of the box and they're not in the right position, don't worry about it. Just twist them where they are, because they only go through here and here. And you notice it sits fine. Yep. Won't have to get into that one again, unless we drop a screwdriver into it or something. Ooh. One thing about the motors on them, I've noticed, them are easy to change. You can change them without even getting under. Just lean under the dash and take the screws out, and they can change them. Now that you put the, what's the difference there?
Everything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we'll have to see if that fits. We may have to reorder on that one. Well, this is day 2. Dash is all back in. I had to come over and show him my master wiring, which was a spider's nest under there. But we got it all figured out. We're going to put the seats back down now. Put the dash back in. We got just one. This panel here is the only one that goes up here, or is it a steel one too?
Steel one, yeah.
Got that all done, ready to go. Everything's hooked up out here. We got to take it down to the shop and get everything charged. But we got our fingers crossed. I think we got it licked. That was pretty bad, that radiator. Where is that radiator? There it is. I mean, this thing is... I wonder what causes them to leak.
Get a hole in them somewhere.
Cousin Larry's got a 2011. They've already replaced his.
One of the techs at work said that there was common with the Dodges. He'd heard it was common, so...
Yep. Nasty. It looks like it was leaking all along there, really.
Yeah.
Or it's just be running down through there. Anyway, we think we got it. I know we got it this time.
Better.
Yep. Next time we get a Ford. I mean a Chevy. So, all right. Well, thank you, Christopher.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing that thing running in, by 2 days.
Yeah.
Should be all good to go.
Yeah, I'll take it over and charge it.
One of the best mechanics in town. Well, this troublesome old truck. You ain't gonna believe this. On the way over here, the brakes locked up on this stupid thing. For no real reason. We turned the key off, or Christopher did, called me up and said, you ever had that do that before? And no, I had not. So he waited, called, and then he started it up and he took it to park it so I could go get it. And then once he turned the key off, turned it back on, the brakes unlocked, and I haven't had a problem with them all day long. Yeah. Then we get here, okay? We're going to charge it up again, and what happens? It screws up, huh? For some reason, it wouldn't take a charge on the air conditioning. Oh my God, I think this thing should be yellow. But right now, I think we're blowing cold air, and we may be done with the air conditioning part of it, as long as the brakes don't lock up again. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's gonna be cool. All right, guys. Hopefully you don't see this Dodge on YouTube again. Thanks, Christopher. You're my favorite nephew.